Welcome to my channel, my beauties. So if you're new here, please take time to subscribe and remember to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Also, please watch the video to the end as it really helps with bringing up the watch hours. And also please give the video a like. It only takes a second to give the video a like, and it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. So for all my returning subscribers, I want to say a massive thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Please make sure to keep on sharing and asking the people you share with to share with their friends too, and then they can also subscribe. And keep on commenting and liking. I really appreciate your support and I don't take it for granted. So today we've got another leg press into this workout. So starting with the leg press, as you can see, inverted leg press, and then we have got the goblet squat, which is one I've just put as coming up. So I've got a goblet squats at the end, but we've also got the sideways leg press, which works the side glute, which is the gluteus medius, or the medius glutes, whatever you want to call it. So that's what it's going to be working. So we've got that in this workout as well. So with the leg press, we've done this one so many times, but you know what, we have always got to make sure that for anyone who's new here and they're saying, oh, I don't know how to use the leg press, so how do you use it, we've got to make sure we're explaining it in every video. That's what I'm about, because I want people to do the workouts and do them correctly without injuring themselves. So what you do on the leg press, you want to, before you take on the weight, before you release the levers to take on the weight, you want to make sure you set your feet in the correct position. So I would say about shoulder to hip width apart. So about that will be right. Make sure you keep your feet nice and flat. And then when you set your feet, then now you're happy with where you set your feet. You now release the levers and take on the weight. At that point, don't reset your feet. Keep the feet in that position, and then just start pushing through. And then when you push through your heels, as you're going up, okay? But most importantly, when you get to the top of the move, as you push, make sure you don't lock your knees. Just before your knees lock, you want to make sure you're returning back to the starting position, okay? So just before your knees lock, make sure not to lock your knees. That's very important when you're doing the leg press. Okay, keep your back nice and flat into the sit pad, and just make sure you're pressing through your legs. So don't be working through your lower back. All right, so another thing you want to make sure that on your effort, which is when you push out, is when you want to make sure that you exhale, so you breathe out. And then on your when you're coming back into your starting position, you want to make sure you're breathing in, so you inhale at that point. Okay, so today I think the highest weight that I did on this day was 200. I'm still working myself up to my PB, which has been 400, just about 400 or a little bit over or under, but 400. Say that it'll be over because I don't know what the machine weighs, but it will be just weight that I'd put on, so I'm still I'm halfway there, still trying to work myself up to that, because it's been a few years since I did that. But I'm sure with if I really want to get myself to there, I can get myself back to there. Like anything in life, you work towards it, you get progression, and you can build up to that. But I'm not really sure I want to lift that heavy anymore. I'll see as I go. There's no need for me to lift that heavy anymore. At that point, I was just doing it and trying to challenge myself. I used to be in the gym consistently, as in personal training in the gym, training my clients in the gym. So in my so I would be there just working towards the PB to see what was the highest weight I could do on the leg press, and hence I built it up until I got to the 400s. But right now it's not it's not something that I want to prioritize. There's other things. So I'll see how it goes. I'll take it as I go. But so that's the leg press for you. Yeah, so remember, don't lock your knees at the top. Make sure you set your feet. Yeah, when you set your feet into the position that you need to set your feet, you want to make sure that you're not readjusting your feet at that point. When you after you take on the weight, you're not readjusting your feet, and then from there you're good to push. Yeah, push through your legs. Make sure your back is nice and flat into the sit pad, and you're not working through your lower back. Okay, so make sure you're using a weight that is going to challenge you, but most importantly, it's not going to take away from your form. Yeah, it's not going to compromise your form. It's important that you're doing it with correct form when you're doing any move. Yeah, don't prioritize the weight. The weight is not where the priority needs to be. The priority needs to be in you doing it correct form and also doing it with the full range of movement. Okay, so if you're not bringing it down low enough, yeah, you're just literally just bending your knees just a little bit and going back again, and what's gonna do that, you might find that you even end up locking your knees because the weight is too heavy. And trust me, I've seen bad injuries, yeah, with leg presses where people take on too much weight and they lock their knees at the top, and I don't want to, like, just right now want to take it out of my mind because it's bad. So please make sure you're using a weight that's challenging you but it's not compromising your form. Keeping correct form, so that way you're not you're doing a full range of movement and you're not locking your knees at the top. Okay, so that's that on the leg press. So this point I want to just say again, if you're new here, please take time to subscribe and remember to hit the notification button so you never miss a video, and also please watch the video to the end and give the video a like. I was sweating buckets. It was so hot on this day, so please mind my don't mind me sweating. Yeah, it's just I was just sweating buckets, but it was so warm on this day. But anyway, we keep pushing. Yeah, we're in the gym to sweat and work hard, so we're working out of that comfort zone. Otherwise, there's not much point to it. So all right, so I'm gonna just let you keep on watching, and I'll be back when we switch it to the sideways single leg press. Yeah, I'll be back to explain a bit more on that one. Yeah, working what muscle is working and how to do it correctly. All right, enjoy my beauties. Hey, I'm back. So I just realized that I kept on saying 400 or 200. What I meant is my PB on here is 400 kg, not pounds, so kg, so a lot more. And on that day, on this day, I was using 200 kg. That was my PB on this day. So yeah, so okay, we've moved on now. So we're doing now the sideways single leg press. Yeah. So here, like I said, we work in the side glute, which is the gluteus medius here. So you want to make sure you set your feet so you've got a bit of an angle at your toes, so slightly out, pointing outwards or upwards. Okay, as you set your foot, make sure your foot is nice and flat, but you're pushing through your heel. Yeah. Again, the most important thing is to not lock your knee at the top of the move. Yeah, make sure your knee, just before it locks, you're coming back down again. Okay, so push through your heel and don't lock your knee at the top. Okay, so you're feeling it through the side glute here, gluteus medius or medius glutes. So that's this one. Okay, that's the sideways leg press. Okay, so make sure you're taking on a weight that is gonna obviously challenge you, because we want to make sure we're working out of that comfort zone, isn't it, when we're doing exercise here. But most important thing here, which I keep on emphasizing, is to make sure that you're doing it with correct form. Yeah, don't be doing it if you're struggling, as in form wise, you're losing your form, then you don't want to do it, because you're compromising your form, and you shouldn't have to do any exercise that compromises your form. Is just not going to ever work on it. Work on building your form so you're doing it correctly. So for this one, if you're a newbie, the machine is heavy enough itself, yeah, without the weight on. So I'll suggest just take the weights off, the extra weight off, and just use the machine by itself, yeah, and work on your form until you're comfortable with doing it with correct form, and then you can start applying or putting a little weight on, yeah, on each side, just a little weight, until you're building up slowly. Yeah, that's how we get progression. Okay, don't just rush into putting on weight and saying, oh, I saw Josie using plates on it, so I'm gonna put on some weight as well. I think I was using 15s on each side, so I'm also gonna put on some weight. No, don't be doing that. Yeah, just do it without weight and see how it feels, and see your strength, and then you can build up slowly by putting little weights on. Okay, so remember not to lock your knee at the top. Be sure to do it with full range of movement, and try and push through your heel as you're pushing upwards. Okay, and so here we are working the side glutes, okay, or the gluteus medius. Okay, so that's that one. Yeah, that's that one. So just if you follow all the bits that we talked about, you'll be good to go. Okay, so again, I just want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers. Yeah, appreciate your support, and please keep on sharing to your friends and family, and also ask them to share and subscribe. And I also want to say, please keep on liking my videos and commenting. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you think about today's workout and where you're watching me from. Yeah, so try it out. Let me know. Try out these workouts. You know what I mean? When you're watching my workout, you know, I explain it as clear as I can. If there's anything I miss out, just leave me a comment. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible and explain it. But give it a go, try it out, and let me know how it goes, yeah, when you try it out. All right, so I will be back in a bit. When we get back, we get to the goblet squats. Okay, I'll be back to talk about that move again a bit more. All right, enjoy the rest of this single-legged press, and then I'll be back in a bit. All right, bye for now. Hey my beauties, so yeah, we're just finishing off here with a sideways single leg press, and we're going to move on now to the goblet squats. Here we go. So here you cannot see my feet because of the video angling, but my heels are elevated. Yeah, so just you can use little barbell plates to elevate your heels. Yeah, and then we're using, I think I was using about, I'm not sure what weight, how heavy the weight was, I can't remember, but you know, use a weight that's going to challenge you, obviously, I could keep on saying, but as long as you keep in correct form. So you want to be sitting back into your heels. Yeah, squeeze your belly button in as you go to sit down, and making sure you keep it a neutral spine. Yeah, so I'm slightly leaning forward because I want to place more emphasis through my glutes. Yeah, from my bum. So leaning forward slightly. So your feet are supposed to be about hip to shoulder width apart, making sure your toes are pointing forward. Yeah, if you're struggling with form, you can point your toes out slightly. Yeah, but try and work towards where your toes are pointing forward. Yeah, not pointing out. So, and then you can just focus on really pushing through your heels as you're coming up to the top. So you're really placing more emphasis through the posterior chain, yeah, through the back of your body, so through the back of your legs at this point. So yeah, so push through your heels as you come up. Okay, so remember, squeeze your belly button in as you go down, keep that neutral spine. Okay, we're leaning forward slightly, we're pushing our hips back into our heels, okay, as we go to sit, and then we come up. All right, so we get that 90-degree angle or lower when we go down, and then we come up again. So also make sure that on your effort, which is the coming up from the sitting position, is your effort, because you're coming up with a weight, you're breathing out. Yeah, so you breathe in as you go down, so you inhale as you go down, and then you breathe out, exhale as you come up. Okay, so that's the goblet squats for you in a nutshell, making sure you're using a weight that's going to challenge you, but most importantly, it's not going to compromise your form. This is so important, because sometimes people want to take on weights that are so heavy. Or say you're working out with a friend, yeah, you've got a buddy in the gym, you're working out together, your strengths are different. Maybe one of you is new to the gym, and then you who's who's been in the gym exercising for a long time, so you've progressed, you can lift heavier, and then you're trying to make your friend who's new in the gym lift the same weight as you. Obviously it's not gonna, that's not gonna work. Yeah, because they're new, they're just like trying to get themselves they're just starting, and you trying to make them use the same weight as you, just gonna lead to an injury, because they won't, clearly, unless they're so much stronger than you that they can do the weight that you're using, then that's obviously that's different. But if they're similar to you, and then but in the sense that strength and all that, or even, well, they'll be lower than your strength, and then you're trying to make them use a weight that is similar to you, and they're new to the gym, then it's gonna cause injuries. Yeah, we don't want that. Please make sure you're pushing your friends, but you're making sure that they're sensible with what they're doing. Okay, if they're new to the gym, it's good that you're encouraging them, but make sure we're preventing injuries. Okay, so that's the goblet squat. Okay, so my little nephew is on the leg press right now. He's doing the leg press, so I'm just walking over to like assist him put the weight on the other side, because he had already put one on the other side, so he was going to come to this side and put more. So I'm just there to say, okay, I'll do it for you, my little nephew. So yeah, so I just help him out. I like coming with him to the gym, because he just does his things. He's comfortable. New things I show him. I show him how to do it correctly. I'm a lifestyle and fitness coach, a personal trainer, so I know my stuff. So I go to him, help him on anything that is new. When I know that he can do it correctly, then I let him get on with it. Yeah, but so when now things like the leg press, is able to do it without me having to watch him constantly. He can do it by himself. So yeah, but that's what we do. If you're going with friends or family that are new, You want to make sure you're taking them through stuff, you know, explaining stuff to them clearly so they can do it the correct form. Yeah. So okay, so moving back to back to our goblet squat. So remember, my feet are elevated, so I can use anything to elevate your feet, or not my actual feet, not my entire foot, but my heels are elevated. Yeah, so use the barbell, little barbell plates to elevate your heels. Okay, and form wise, remember what I said, I'm pushing through my heels. Okay, so placing more emphasis into the back of my legs and my glutes, and that's how we're doing it. And we're making sure we're going down to where we get to a 90-degree angle at the knees or lower before we come back up here. Make sure you squeeze your belly button in as you're going down and keep that neutral spine. Okay, lean forward slightly to place more emphasis through your glutes if that's what you want. Okay, if you want to work your glutes. So I tend to place more, whatever my workouts are, more that I'm doing my glutes. I'm trying to build out those glutes. But yeah, all right, so that's that, yeah, for today's workout. So just keep on watching. I think I've got one or two more sets to finish off. Just watch the video to the end. Please don't forget to give the video a like. Okay, it only takes a second, but it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And remember to be watching my videos to the end so you can help me build up my watch hours. Also, to anyone who's new here, you came across my my channel for the first time, please make sure to subscribe, yeah, and also hit the notification button so you never miss a video. And to all my returning subscribers, I want to say a massive thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your support. Please keep on sharing, liking and commenting. Okay, and for today I want to say stay blessed, stay safe and stay happy, and don't let anyone or anything take away from your happiness. All right, peace for now.